Today, we are adding the new hero wizard into the deck instead of the mini P.E.K.K.A. because I just figured we go down the line of, new things to use. I guess yesterday we did something else, didn't we? I can't remember. Sometimes I'm just too great for my own good. And that's going to be a lot of damage. Well played. I should have went skeletons. I don't know what I was doing. So, this weekend, I'm gonna be going to hang out with some of my friends, and I'm very excited because, well, how can't you be excited to hang out with friends, for one? For two, I think, quite possibly, we're finna get up to some shenanigans, so I think that'll just be fun. It'll just be a good time. On top of that, though, I had this thought, right? And I've been wondering, like, what makes, like, holy, the delay I'm placing the goblin ability there, holy broken. But anyways, I had this thought, and it's like, I wonder, like, what it's like to just, I guess, how do I put this? See, in the world, there's people who 110% do not think for themselves. So I really wonder what might that be like? And, I have nothing wrong with not thinking and just chilling sometimes, but other times it's like, what are we doing here, Holy ability. And that's gonna be a good game. But that's actually not what I was thinking. I was just saying stuff. But also, if you're rich, right? Have you ever wondered, like, how like you perceive the world? Because everybody perceives the world differently, and then you throw in, like, classes of how much money someone has, and then that brings a whole nother story to it, and then on top of that, you got so much damage. You got, like, I don't know, it's just so weird to me how differently other, like, people can be because of, for example, how much money you have, or even how little money you have, I guess. Like, that's the same thing, I guess. But, like, if some of these people didn't have all this cash flow, would they still act the way they do? Or would they still believe the things that they say? And that's my thought today. I'm not saying it's bad, but I also think, like, you need to have your own opinions and thoughts, and you need to be able to think for yourself. I also think, like, being able to have thought-provoking conversations is huge, because realistically, if you can't have a good conversation about what's, like, going on in the world or in your life, like, you're not gonna grow, and then you're gonna have this fixed mindset. And I think, like, having a fixed mindset is awful, because one, you can't change, and you're never going to be able to, like, nobody's really gonna want to talk to you, like, if you're that stubborn and that just full of yourself, because that's just not someone who's enjoyable to talk to. But at the same time, I think it's good, like, if you have your beliefs, like, you shouldn't be changing what you believe every single day, right? You shouldn't be I don't know, you just shouldn't change your opinion all the time as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because realistically, that was an awful ability. What? Like, you should still have your core beliefs. And if your core beliefs can change, like, on a dime, they're not really your core beliefs then, to be honest. And, like, I think there is I don't know, I just think there's a lot of messed up stuff that happens all the time, and not really anyone is tough enough to deal with it and just confront people these days. And it's kind of sad, because what do you mean we can't have these thought-provoking conversations? Because it is sometimes very scary to confront somebody because of what they believe in, because, well, sometimes it's just scary. Holy crap, I choked! But yeah, I guess, why does everybody have that emote? Every single person I played has the, is that like a free emote? What is going on? Ugh. How do I get that? I need it. Also, that's not what I wanted. How do I allow to... Yes, okay. What is up with this? Why are we only getting 10 now? I guess that's more than I've been getting, but at least I had a chance to get more. Because that's... I need 20 of them? That's just... awful. I don't know. What's wrong with Supercell, bro? But, well, you made it this far, you might as well subscribe.